What is happening, guys? Welcome back. So, as you can see by the thumbnail and title of the video, we're out on another road trip working with another company on the T5. You join me, it's 6 AM on Wednesday morning, and we're in a hotel room in Bristol. We came down yesterday because we've got to be at their place in about an hour. So I decided instead of the 2.5 hour drive first thing in the morning, we do it the night before. Hotel, we can get up and relax a little bit more, although the whole idea of sleeping didn't really go to plan as upstairs and next door. Left at about 2 o'clock this morning and we're shouting, banging, showers going, running around. So yeah, we didn't get as much sleep as we wanted, but first thing we need to do, quick cup of tea, need to drink my athletic greens, and then we shall head out, get in the van and roll over and explain what's going on. Well, I was going to do this, walking up to the van, showing you the van now it's on air right after the last episode, but it is biblically raining outside. And that is walking for probably 35 seconds from the hotel to the van. So we can't do that. Let's just head over and explain what's going on. So some of you guys called it in the last video, you might be able to see in the background. The next thing that we're having done to the T5 is we're having a pop-top roof fitted, and we're having it fitted by the guys at Skyline Roofs down in Weston-super-Mare. So we got chatting to Adrian a couple of weeks ago, love what we were doing, and very thankfully wanted to help us out on the project with getting a roofer fitted to the van. So I want to say a massive thank you to Adrian. Got to be honest, if we were ever going to be fitting a roof to the van, the roof that I wanted to be fitting was a Skyline roof. They're the biggest Volkswagen pop-top roof makers or manufacturers or suppliers or whatever in the UK. So it was only really one roof that we wanted to fit to the van. So the roof that we've gone for is the Aurora, which is their slimmer line. It's not the Sky Low because the long wheelbase Sky Low is still in development, but it's the slimmer profile pop-top roof. So yeah, no more messing around. Let's get in and get on and get this roof fitted to the van. So we've got rather a large hole in the roof of the van, which feels really weird that there's a big hole in the roof of the van, but I'm in the best hands. He's very OCD, which is very much what I like to see. But yeah, the hole is cut in that van. Frame, I think, is the next step to get bonded. I don't really know much about the process. I've had to look at that. Said we weren't going to do it yet, but we peeled the Alcantara off that headliner that was ruffled, just to make it easier, because these have got, you might be able to see it on that roof at the front, I don't know, there's a little locking mechanism, so it's not straps or anything, there's a locking mechanism in them that works really well, and they'd have to drill through the headline, so it just makes that easier. But I'm going to get back out their way, leave it on the time lapse, and we'll come back in a minute. So let's go and have a look around and see what we've got going on in this place. Right, so let's go on a quick walk round and show you a bit around the place and what is going on. So the room back there is the fitting room, which we'll show you in a minute. This room in here, you've got holding racks there, which have got prime roofs ready to be painted in specific colours. They're manufactured in white or black gel coat, and you can opt to have them painted and body coloured to your van. There's one just there looking absolutely awesome, ready to go on a van. Over here, you've got the wood shop. So you've got stacks of plywood and a saw, and you've got the beds being made. They're made out of plywood, hinges on them, and they're all carpeted ready. Then they just literally slot into the van, screw down, and they are fixed in. They've got an in-house spray booth where your roof goes in and gets colour coded, just to make it matching and look a little bit nicer on your vehicle. Adrian's also got, look at this, look at this. Oh. damn. He's been showing me some of his collection and they are absolutely amazing. And then this room here is the room where most of the stock is held. So you've got transit roofs. I think they do stuff for the Renault Traffic and things like that, but the majority of them are for the Volkswagen T5 to T6.1 range. They do a T4 roof as well. And apparently, Adrian was saying, that he's a bit annoyed because stock levels aren't very good at the minute. I mean, that rack is mostly full. That rack's mostly full. That rack's mostly full. And all of this lot here, I mean, there's hardly any spaces, but he was saying that he's annoyed that it wasn't fuller because this is normally absolutely rammed of roofs. But yeah, they are one of the biggest, or the biggest, Volkswagen roof manufacturer, supplier, whatever, in the UK. He was telling me earlier that last year the company produced, sent out, fitted 5,000 roofs in total. And then in the fitting room, which is in the room we're just about to go into, you've got 2 bays and you've got 2 lads at work in each bay. So you've got a bay there, 2 lads in with 2 vans, and you've got a bay this side with 2 lads that do 2 vans at a time. And in this room alone, last year, they fitted around 600 pop tops just out of this one place, and they've got places and fitters all over the country. So yeah, they are the biggest in the game. Right, let's get on, see what's going on with the van. As you can probably tell, this is a bit all over the place because I wasn't happy with what I filmed before. But yeah, let's go back and see what happened to the van earlier on. Right, as I say, I'm trying to not get in everyone's way because, yeah, we just want to get this done. But roof hole has been cut out. They have now fitted all of the timber or the metal frame in and plywood underneath. And then down this side, you've got some metal pieces that go from here around up and onto the top, and they are fixed in as well. And then they've carpeted them and they've pre-drilled the holes for the lights to go in, because I've been me really and specified that I want some lights that I can get hold of just because I like the look of them and like what they do. So they've just ran cables in for all of my lighting. One thing, or one of the big things that I like about this Skyline roof is the latching system that I mentioned earlier. So inside they'll cut a hole in the headliner, which is covered by the sun visor, and you've got this little bit up here, and you have, find it, a key. So you've got a key that goes in and you can turn, and you've got a latch that mechanically latches the roof. Instead of having pull down cords and things of that nature, it actually holds the roof down mechanically instead of, well, I suppose the strap is mechanically, but it's a better way of holding it down. So yeah, that's in. Now, one of the big things about these roofs is that they are TÜV approved. So TÜV is a German, basically MOT type thing, which gives you type certification like crash testing, things like that. UK is M1, but TÜV is the next level. So these roofs, and the reason that we've sort of gone for this roof is because the European market on the continent, you have to have TÜV approved items on the vehicle. So this roof is TÜV approved. So for all you guys in Europe, you can have one of these Skyline roofs fitted. Right, I think the guys are just about to finish break, so we'll let them get back on and then we'll catch up in a bit and see what else they've done. Are you ready for the exciting bit of the roof going on the van? There you go. Pop top is fitted to the van. This thing's going to look so sick with that canvas round when it's actually aired out, parked in front of a beach or something. Cannot wait to get away in it now. Right, we do the usual thing. Back on the GoPro and just keep out of everyone's way and let them get on with it. There we go, pop top is on and fitted. So we've gone for, I believe this is a marine vinyl as opposed to the canvas ones. Now the canvas ones apparently, or so I've been told, they're a breathable one, but there is a slight chance, a very small chance of sort of water ingress, not like it's going to come pissing in, but there's a very slight chance of water ingress, whereas this is completely sealed, water's never going to get in. So it's sort of the more premium one to go for, and been round and sealed. Well, look how neat that is. That's a man that prides his work, takes pride in his work. So good. It's going to be so good. And then we'll jump inside, but it's a bit dark in there at the minute. We'll set you on a proper tour when we're all done. It makes such a difference. As stupid as it sounds, why wouldn't it? But there we go, got a light. Thank you very much, sir. It makes such a difference, especially when you've got these open, letting a bit of light in. And then, as you can see by that, we've got scenic canvas. So you undo that bottom zip down there. This all opens up and folds up. And you've, got yourself a nice big window to look out of. So good. So I've just been looking around the van and I hadn't even spotted this because it's so neat. But David Skyline is the man that you want to do this. Look how neat this silicone line is. If you think that line around there is neat, around the pop top, I didn't even spot that was the silicone line. I thought it was just the rubber part that had been stuck on. That is a man that takes pride in his work.
Yeah, it's good there. Yeah. Especially below on your foot.
And there we have it. As bad as the lighting is going to be because it is in a dark van, the roof is now fitted, done. In here is done. We've got the bedboard up on here. All the carpeting down here has been finished. Struts are on for the bed and everything. We've also got down here, not that we've got any power to them yet, we've got 2 reading lights down this end that have got USB charging ports in them, which is a real nice little touch. There's a bit of carpeting still left to do here for the trim that finishes off, because we've still got to take the headliner out to trim the headliner, because obviously I made a mess of the material the last time, and luckily we needed to take it off anyway for them to be able to cut it neatly. So yeah, that is off, all done, carpeted, all the outside is sealed. I've been waiting now for I think it's been about 3 hours for the adhesive to go off before we then go putting the pop top down, because we're having to go making a mark in it. But yeah, that is there. You'll pull your bed down. I've not actually been up here yet, so should we have a try at getting up in here and let's put my phone down here, see if we can get it up. Oh. There we are. Oh, there we are, up in the pop top. I don't think you're supposed to sleep this way. I think you're supposed to sleep the other way. We've got an upstairs bedroom now. We had an extension on the van. Oh. We've got a bed in the roof of the van, and we've got a living room downstairs. So let's show you the bit that I was talking about, the sliding bit that's underneath this bedboard. So underneath here, you've got this finishing trim that goes on around the edge of the headliner, and then you can see on it you've got a little clip, and you've got this little panel just here. So what this panel does, it slides along in a groove, and it basically, when I've put all this back together, it clips in So you've got a nice, pretty much flat headliner all the way through from the pop top, instead of being able to see all of your material from the pop top all crumpled up, hanging down, all the canvas and whatever from the sides hanging down. And it's just a real neat touch that finishes off the inside of your van. So it's nice and neat. You're not going to get your pop top in your face while you're driving. So that is pretty much my time here at Skyline done. We're going to take the 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive back now in the horrendous rain, and then we'll get back, show it to the wife, and then we'll show you some shots of the van aired out with the roof on, because it looks so sick. So yeah, we'll see you when we get back in Leicester, and we'll show you what the van looks like, and we'll get, hopefully, if she's up for it, we'll get Abigail's reaction to the roof. So we're back home, van is aired out with a nice new pop top on it. Abigail is here. What do you think of it so far?
Looks really good.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, colour match is really good, and it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
It is a very slimline for what it is. So I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but the roof that we've gone for is the Aurora, and this one is about 70mm tall. Their standard roof, I think, is 100mm tall, and they're doing the Sky Low, which is, I can't remember the exact measurement, but it's a lot smaller, but the long wheelbase one is still in development. And I like the look of it with the pop top on. Yeah, it makes it look more camper with that profile on the top as the pop top. So, should we put the roof up?
Yes.
Let's get the roof up.
Oh my god, it's huge! That's massive! That's my bedroom. Where are you sleeping? Can I get in it now?
Let's go and have a look. Let's get Abigail's reaction to it. Now, we've had campers before, but never had a long wheelbase or one with a pop top. You've never been in one with a pop top, have you? So, if you put your hand near that silver line at the back and a bit further forward and push up, the bed goes up, and you can pretty much,
I can stand up.
Right at the back, you can still stand up.
That's really good head height, because I'm 5'6". I mean, I'm not the tallest of people, but
It's good, isn't it?
yeah.
Then
So
you-
much room.
And then when you've got the L-shaped seating going on down here, you're going to be able to walk all the way to the back of it still. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It makes
I want to go up there.
it
now.
makes such a difference in it. Such a difference. Do you want to pull that down and go up?
Yeah.
Come on then.
So just pull.
Yeah, just pull it down. There you go.
I'll take my shoes off.
Yep. So we put the mattress up there as well. Skyline supply you with a mattress as well. It's a bit dark, so if we unzip this front one,
Oh, I've got a little window.
got a window at the front, you got vent either side, so this one's a vent as well. This side.
Huge.
It's big, isn't it? You're all the way back and you've got what? 2-3 foot?
Yeah, my feet are
To
at
the
the
edge.
end.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Do you know my feet are now at the end?
Yeah, in the summer you get a nice breeze coming through your vents. Don't worry about the garden, it's a mess because I made a
Yeah,
mess.
don't look that way. Damn
But
ruined
yeah,
it. We
cool.
have an upstairs in our camper, but not our house.
Bungalow.
This is comfy as well.
It's good, isn't it?
Love a bit of memory foam.
And then,
You've had your mucky trousers.
obviously,
already.
obviously I've been laying up there making a mess. And then if you unzip that other bit,
This one?
yeah, which we won't do all the way, but if you unzip that bit, which comes all the way around to that point there, all of this front bit opens up and you've basically got like a big balcony and you can see out the front. So when we parked up on the beach,
Yes.
you can have it opened up and be looking out at the beach. You can sit at the edge of your bedboard and and be looking out over the beach. So you're happy with your pop top then?
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it? It
It's
makes such a difference.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the rest of it done so we can get away in the van and see what camping with a pop top's like.
Yeah.
As silly as it sounds, I can imagine it's a hell of a lot different. So yeah, massive thank you to the guys at Skyline, Adrian for sorting it all out, and Dave and Sam for fitting it and being very, very particular with things.
Thank you.
The fitting is absolutely phenomenal and the attention to detail is brilliant. Not on just the fitting, but the whole thing. Yeah.
I've got a phone charger.
You just spotted them. You got a phone charger and your little light.
And a light.
So
Sorry.
yeah, massive thanks to those guys. If you're after a pop top, I'd highly recommend going with a Skyline. The product is phenomenal, and the service is great as well. I mean, when I was there, the service and just seeing them talking to customers was, yeah, absolutely amazing. If you want one, I've been told to tell you to contact one of their main hubs, which the links are for in the description. They've got a north one, a one in Wales, one down south, and a Midlands one. They've also got Transport HQ Europe if you're in Europe and you're after one, which works out really well in Europe because these are TUV approved. And I've also been told to say, if you quote the code DCS, you get yourself a free upgrade to one of these scenic canvases. So yeah,
I like this.
it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Massive, massive thank you to Skyline for sorting us out a pop top on the van, which is something I thought we would never ever have. So
much room.
it's cool. So that's that one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, guys. It's been an absolute blast of a few days getting it sorted out. I just need to now get on with the rest of it, get it finished, so we can get this one away in it. Right, until next time, guys, enjoy.